Hello, everyone. My name is Wallace Howe Rosenzweig, and I'm here to talk about my HBCU, Morgan State University in Baltimore, Maryland. So I attended Morgan in 2006 as a political science major. Have a passion for politics and policy and, instituting and being a real change maker in society. So Morgan definitely gave me the foundation to do what I'm doing today as a diversity and inclusion officer for New York State.
Students will join an institution with immeasurable student and faculty diversity, yet the dominance of African American composition and culture. Friendships are established that will last a lifetime. In addition to social benefits, students will leave prepared to enter any of the 86 majors and concentrations for which they are willing to prepare.
Going to North Carolina A&T prepared me for life. School never came easy for me. So it was a struggle to get through my undergrad program, and it really taught me that without hard work and really developing my skills, I wouldn't be prepared for the real world. So the teachers and the experiences that I had at my HBCU really prepared me for the producers and general managers that I now deal with in the theatrical world.
My most memorable moment at Winston-Salem State University is when I met the legendary basketball coach, Clarence Big House Gaines. When I went into his office, he asked me, "Why are you here?" And I said, "Coach, I'm here to play basketball." And he looked at me and said, "No, you're here for me to make you a man and to get your education." And for me, that was the standout moment.
I spoke to Common and Taraji P. They said go to Black College, the knowledge is more sweet.
Hi, my name is Caprice James, and I am a proud alum of Savannah State University, the University by the Sea, located in Savannah, Georgia. I am class of 2005. I graduated from Savannah State with a bachelor's in political science and a minor in criminal justice. Two reasons I believe students should attend an HBCU. One is a very intimate setting. You have an opportunity to really get to know and network with your administration, the professors, and the students. I know to this day, 15 years later, I still can call on any of those professors or administrators and just my peers that were in school with me. So I feel like at an HBCU, you really become a family and you're not just a number or a face on a campus. Also at Savannah State while attending, we had the best university president, Dr. Carlton Brown, and he took an effort to make sure he knew every student's name on campus. You can't say the same for other universities to be able to know every single student on the campus, but at least at an HBCU, most administrators really want to know who you are as the student and not that you are just a number they're paying for their paychecks. I think the second reason is we are more equipped. Over the last 20 years, just in different professional settings and around the world, I've realized that I have valuable skills that many of my other colleagues from other universities do not have. They just weren't prepared and weren't equipped to deal with adversity, to learn how to interact with diversity and inclusion. You know, diversity and inclusion is such a huge thing these days, but I think at Savannah State, where you are at other HBCUs, you have such a diverse campus. And so being able to interact with people from all over the world, you are definitely more equipped sometimes than with other individuals for other universities. My most memorable experience at my HBCU, there were so many memorable experiences, but one was when I was able to represent the university as the state president for the NAACP for the Youth and College Division for the state of Georgia. So that really gave me an opportunity to, have Savannah State at the forefront when it came to advocating for issues that were important to students, and dealing with any social justice issues just around the state. So being able to have our school at the forefront, that is probably one of my most memorable moments. I think my HBCU has contributed to my success. Again, like I said, being able to network. I have lived in another country and been in another country and networking with different people. I've had the opportunity to, use my skills and to find other HBCU alums. So while living in Japan, I think there were about 10 of us that were students at the same time at Savannah State. And so because it was such a small school, you're able to really get to know everyone. And so I think being able to use that and use my networks and use my connections, I feel that, Savannah State alum are always pushing me forward. They always are sending me positive energy. And I think we all do a really great job of supporting each other in our profession. And so you don't always get that experience leaving a university. Many of my colleagues don't even communicate with their friends. But for us, when we come back together, it feels like we never were apart. What I wish I would have known earlier about HBCUs, since I was a transfer student and I transferred my sophomore year, I really wish that while, in high school, that there would have been more HBCU notice from in my high school. There weren't. I knew about a few, but I had no desire to stay within the state of South Carolina. So I really wish I would have known about Savannah State then, and I would have been a freshman and would have had that freshman experience with my peers that they had and that they always talk about from living in their freshman dorms. What I will say is if you have the opportunity to attend an HBCU, I think it is the best opportunity. I always tell individuals, I am so glad that I attended. I feel like it helped me identify who I am as a Black woman. It helped me identify how I can contribute to society and that I matter. And at the end of the day, I will always stand with my HBCUs. And again, I love my Savannah State University, and I will do anything to give back to that university. So choose an HBCU wherever it may be. However, I will put in a plug for you to attend Savannah State as the University by the Sea. It is such a beautiful campus, and it's one of the oldest campuses in Georgia. So again, I stand with HBCUs, and I hope that you will too. Thank you.
Greetings. My name is Dr. Shawn Blue, and I am president of the Delaware Valley PA chapter of the Links Incorporated. I graduated from Spelman College in Atlanta, Georgia. My most memorable experiences are the traditions that occurred my first year at Spelman, including the rites of passage, where we separated from our parents. It represented to me the moment where I transitioned into independence and began creating my own opportunities. The second one is a tradition that occurs in Sisters Chapel, and that experience was a powerful reminder of the blessing that I was receiving of not only attending Spelman College, but also of obtaining an education that would set me up for this world. But most of all, I cherish the lifelong friendships that support me and cheerlead for me each and every day. Spelman allowed me the freedom and provided me the permission to be able to dream big and to not let failure become an obstacle to potential success. It created a foundation and illustration of Black encouragement, empowerment, and excellence. Coming from a predominantly white high school, Spelman served as a pivotal support of Black culture at such an important time in my development. If I had the opportunity to choose again where I would attend college, it would be Spelman College each and every time. Similar to the wisdom that just comes with age on many matters, I wish I really knew back then the significance of my experience while I was living it. The opportunity of being led by then President Janetta B. Cole and having civil rights activists such as Angela Davis speak on campus was definitely recognized at the time, but only as I got older and reflected back on that time did I truly embrace the power that those experiences would later have on my life. Those memories will remain with me forever and have truly shaped the woman I have become. Hashtag I stand with HBCUs.
Hi there. My name is Alexis Roberts Colander. I am the immediate past chapter president of the North Jersey chapter, Links Incorporated, and I am also a proud HBCU graduate of Hampton University in Hampton, Virginia, which we fondly refer to as our home by the sea. At Hampton, I chose elementary education as my major, which provided me with an amazingly rock-solid foundation for my career path, which led me to becoming a successful classroom teacher, school counselor, middle school vice principal, district director, and now an educational consultant. The greater importance of both personal and social responsibility was embedded in all of my educational experiences at Hampton. My HBCU department professors didn't feel like professors. They were and remain like family, rooting for my success throughout my career. In addition to receiving a stellar education, exposure to an abundance of cultural and social issues, the HBCU experience provides a very unique community of support and understanding among faculty and students. Our homecoming weekends, both as a student and as an alumni, are my most memorable experiences and in fulfilling my HBCU experiences. My HBCU experience instilled in me the need to be a lifelong learner, and what I did not realize and appreciate until after graduating was attending Hampton University, which is one of the finest HBCUs and universities on the East Coast, was like living in Wakanda every day. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Stephanie St. Cyr from the South Jersey chapter of the Links Incorporated. I attended Howard University's School of Law in Washington, D.C. Of course, I majored in law and graduated with a Juris Doctorate degree in 1998. Two reasons that students should consider attending an HBCU. The professors are wonderful. They're supportive, they're knowledgeable, and they want you to succeed. Another reason is it's tons of fun, and you develop lifelong friendships with your fellow students. My most memorable experience while attending Howard Law School was my graduation. I was fortunate enough to be graced with the presence of Johnny Cochran, who was the speaker at my graduation, and I actually have a picture with him to prove it. Attending Howard Law School contributed to my success because graduating from Howard, I got a prestigious job at a law firm in Philadelphia, which catapulted me in my career in wealth management. I owe all of that to Howard. Lastly, what I wish I would have known earlier at a younger age before I attended an HBCU was that an HBCU is just as or even more competitive than a lot of schools that students apply to, a lot of white institutions. I went to an undergraduate, predominantly white undergraduate school, and I felt that my Howard degree made me more competitive or just as competitive as my white counterparts. I wish I knew that when I was younger, and maybe I would have attended Howard or any other HBCU in undergrad. Thank you. I stand with HBCUs.
Good day. My name is Nakia Muller, and I am a proud graduate of North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, class of 1996. So I'm very honored to do this video and to share some of my perspectives on being a graduate of an HBCU. I made the decision to attend an HBCU very early, before my high school years. Part of my mother's side, that side of the family was born and raised in Greensboro. So the family roots that were already established played an integral role in the decision that I made to specifically attend North Carolina A&T. I picked an HBCU over a PWI because, again, just, growing up and seeing family members and other close friends who are like family members attended HBCUs. My mother attended Cheyney State University. Actually, it was Cheyney State Teachers College at that time. But she attended Cheyney State University, and the foundation was laid from there. So that also played a major role in me deciding to attend an HBCU. Definitely there was an amazing and powerful sense of community at A&T. It's just the overall HBCU experience is like nothing you will experience anywhere else. Your professors, other staff, and other people affiliated with the university just embrace you in a way that it feels like home, even though you're far away from home. They just embrace you and let you know that they're there. The support is absolutely amazing. So I hope to share that same experience with my children. They know that I am a graduate of A&T, and I'm hoping that at least out of the three of them, I'm hoping that at least one would become a student at A&T. So they understand how it is to at this early age to attend an HBCU. Attending an HBCU has shaped my worldview in so many ways. It laid the foundation for who I am today. It's simply amazing. No matter where I go, no matter who I meet, it always comes back to that foundation, which is so very important, especially in our times that we are facing right now. If I could do it all again, without reservation, I would attend my school. Absolutely amazing experience. I look forward to, of course, homecoming every year, and being a part of the local alumni association here as well. So that continues to help us to maintain the friendships that were established there, and to continue to build networks, both personal and professional networks. Any advice that I have for students who are considering attending an HBCU, without reservation, do it. You will not regret that decision for the rest of your life. Again, the strong sense of community and belonging for me is what was important. And every time I go back to homecoming, I feel that all over again. So any student who is thinking about it, I strongly encourage, continue to do your research via college tours. Understand in this COVID environment, it is rather difficult to do that right now. But if you are able to attend any virtual tours, please do so. It is so worth it. But to actually be on the campus is of course it's a much different feel. But if you can attend University Day, that was the pivotal point for me in attending A&T and making that my firm decision, because I had looked at other HBCUs, of course, and once I attended University Day in I believe it was 1991, the decision, it was a no-brainer from that point. So, but I have zero regrets. It completely changed my life, completely. And I encourage any student to definitely continue to do your research and make an informed decision. And again, if you have the opportunity to go, step foot onto the campus and maybe go into some of the classrooms and visit different things on campus and talk to students, most of all, from different areas, because students attend HBCUs literally from all over the world. So talk to students and, just get a feel for, what was their motivation behind attending an HBCU. And I promise it will not be an experience that you will never forget it, and you will treasure it, absolutely. There is nothing that I wanted to change about my HBCU experience at all. And I miss just A&T, I miss Greensboro, just the people. I still have family members there. So it is truly my second home. I'm from originally New Jersey, so Greensboro is definitely my second home. I was a member of the Blue and Gold Marching Machines, so that was truly a phenomenal experience for me. Excuse me, that helped to really get over some of that initial kind of culture shock, if you will, just from being away from home for the first time ever, and having the opportunity to meet other students from all walks of life, different locales. I mean, it was just an amazing experience. So that truly helped me being a part of the marching band. So overall, just an amazing experience. I highly encourage any student who is, watching this video to do your research and check out our HBCUs, because we have to keep them thriving. So I thank you for this opportunity. Be well. Aggie Pride.
Hello, my name is Carla Dupree Miller, and I'm a proud HBCU graduate of Hampton University, class of 1988, affectionately known as our home by the sea, located in beautiful Hampton, Virginia. Attending an HBCU allows you to be on a campus that totally focuses on our rich Black history, tradition, and culture. In addition, HBCUs also offer many academic programs and a top-notch education in a supportive and nurturing environment. I have so many wonderful memories while on campus, but one is pledging my beloved sorority, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, and just making lifelong friends. Having attended an HBCU, it allowed me to establish a strong foundation with a sense of community, pride, and passion for making a difference in this world. Hashtag, I stand with my HBCUs. Go Hamptonians.
Hi, I'm Link Keisha Bogan Campbell. I am a proud graduate of the one, the only North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, affectionately known as A&T. A&T was founded in 1891. A&T is located in Greensboro, North Carolina, and is a public, historically Black research university. North Carolina A&T boasts over 12,500 students, which makes it the largest HBCU in the nation. A&T offers over 54 undergraduate degree programs, 29 master's degree programs, 29 minors, 8 master's certificates, 9 doctoral degree programs, and 1 post-baccalaureate degree program. A&T is known for its excellence in science, engineering, technology, and mathematics. And A&T graduates over 80% of its students in 4 years. Our mascot is the Aggie dog, and everywhere we go, we share a little Aggie pride. Welcome to North Carolina A&T State University. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Dr. Camille Roberts, and I'm a proud member of the Central Massachusetts chapter of the Lynx Incorporated. I attended Howard University with a major in biology. Students should strongly consider attending an HBCU such as Howard University because it's steeped in rich tradition and legacy. Also, it sets you up for success. One of my most memorable experiences at Howard had to be the homecomings. There was such energy on the campus, the alumni came back, and frankly, we had a lot of fun. I also enjoyed learning more about Black history by taking classes like African diaspora, where I learned about things like the Middle Passage for the first time, as they had previously not been taught to me. Attending an HBCU such as Howard gave me the confidence that I needed to succeed, and it also gave me a firm foundation. I wish I had known how much schools like Howard and other HBCUs depend on donations and support from organizations such as the Lynx Incorporated, as well as alumni and other donors. I stand firmly with HBCUs, and so should you.
Hello, I am Maureen Dodson from the North Jersey chapter of the Lynx. I am a proud alumni of Morgan State University, located in Baltimore, Maryland, where I was an accounting major. 2 reasons why students should attend an HBCU are: 1, to obtain a solid education and have the opportunity to learn in a nurturing and supportive environment. Secondly, to have the ability to build lifelong relationships. My most memorable experience at Morgan was my initiation process into my sorority, which I completed in my sophomore year. It provided me the opportunity to learn about sisterhood and relationship building. My experience at Morgan has contributed to my success by fostering the development of me as an individual and as an African American woman. It provided me the opportunity to have professors and role models with similar ethnicity early in my career that encouraged and supported my development and success. What do you know now that you wish you would have known earlier about HBCUs? I wish I had known that the exposure and experience and relationships developed at Morgan would have had such a profound impact on my life. I stand with HBCUs. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Professor Mia Ray. I'm an associate professor of biology and teach anatomy and physiology at Trinity Washington University, an all-female and predominantly Black institution in Washington, D.C. I am from Silver Spring, Maryland, and I am a member of the Patuxent River chapter of the Lynx Incorporated. I received my bachelor's degree from Spelman College in Atlanta, Georgia in mathematics, and my doctorate in anatomy from Howard University in Washington, D.C. My HBCU undergraduate and graduate experiences provided me with a safe and supported place to learn. My most memorable experiences were the friendships I made and the knowledge that I received from my professors, not only at Spelman College and Howard University, but also at Morehouse College and Clark Atlanta University. I also cherish the fun that I had attending football and basketball games, especially watching the halftime battle of the marching bands. Another thing that I loved about both of my alma maters is that the class sizes were relatively small, with no more than 50 students in a class. This allowed for me to have more personalized attention, which definitely contributed to my academic success. Outside of family, my most influential mentor was my anatomy professor and former chair of the anatomy department at Howard University. At one point in my academic career, I was at a crossroads. His guidance and mentorship helped me to see my true potential and encouraged me to pursue my current profession. Last year, I became a tenured professor, an achievement both he and I are proud of. Hashtag, I stand with HBCUs.
Attended Virginia State University, which is located in Petersburg, Virginia. I was the 6th generation in my family to attend an HBCU. Just to tell you a little bit about VSU, it was founded March 6th of 1882, and it was a land-grant university established especially for black students. I was a business administration management major, and a couple of reasons why I feel a HBCU, especially VSU, would be great for students considering is that it's an institution that was founded for black people, and the experience of an HBCU is absolutely unforgettable for a myriad of reasons. The culture, Greek life, which I enjoyed, other extracurricular, major-related type of activities, sports obviously, but moreover, the friendships, the unforgettable friendships that I have to this day. I also had the experience of being in a internship program that was dedicated to insurance, and I was the first from Virginia State to ever be selected for the program. It not only yielded me a scholarship for my senior year, but I also got a job with the Hartford Insurance, which started my career in insurance and then on to healthcare. So with that, I stand by HBCUs.